forgotten, for the fearless, for the rebels who bleed so the states can burn.
I bled on these roads till the dirt turned red. Fought through the lies every governor spread. Stage built on graves, try to call me a threat, but motherfucker, I ain't done dying yet. I'm the ghost in they laws, the flame in they fear, the rebel they tried to erase for years. Every drop I shed just fuels the blaze. Rebels bleed first, but the state decays. Rebels bleed, states burn. Light up the night when the laws don't learn. They take, we fight, they rule, we turn. Blood on the ground, but the flames return. Rebels bleed, states burn. Politicians preach peace from a throne of bones, while we ride in the gutters they proudly own. But we rise from the ash with a house so loud it cracks every crown. They hide behind clouds. I ain't praying to flags, ain't begging for rights. I'm carving my truth in the smoke of fight. States fall slow, but they fall for sure, cause rebels bleed real and their blood is pure. Rebels bleed, states burn. We scorch the borders they can't return. Every wound a spark, every spark a turn, till the whole damn map starts to fucking burn. Rebels bleed, states burn. Rebels bleed, states burn. Outlaw rhyme radio, for the ones they forgot, for the ones who refuse to disappear. The fire's yours. Yeah, it's the border where God don't ride. Lines drawn by lies, crossed by killers. Outlaw rhyme radio, we stain maps with rage. I've been stomping on these borders like the paper in the rain. Let the blood you on the dirt, cause the dirt remember pain. Ain't no law on this horizon, just some ghosts with loaded pride. I've been riding through the visions that were meant to make us hide. They try to mark our freedom with a line they never earned, but I burn it, pressure boundaries like the flags they watch get burned. Put my fist into the soil, feel the heartbeat of the land. Ain't no fence that's gonna stop me when my boots become the burnout on the borderline. Yeah, that's the truth they fear the most. Outlaws moving through the dust like we're resurrected ghosts. Every mile they tried to cage us just became another grave, cause the ones they call the lawless are the ones they couldn't save. I ride where the mask break, where the lies fade, where the state shakes, where the chain snap, where the rebels carve their own fate. This line ain't sacred, never was, never will be. Blood talks louder than the statues overlooking me. Blood on the borderline, we ain't dying on our knees. Blood on the borderline, rebels ride where we believe. Blood on the borderline, state can't cage what it can't tame. Blood on the borderline, outlaw rhyme radio, we flame. Yeah, let the dirt remember, let the border shake. Outlaw rhyme radio, still ride. Blood on the borderlines. Yeah, every badge got a melt point, and we the fire that finds it. Outlaw rhyme radio. Burn loud. Burn louder.
I see them staring with the steel, thinking power's in the chest, but imagine nothing when the flames put it to the test. They've been hunting all the wrong ones, now the wrong ones turn to kings, cause the heat we bring tonight will melt the fear off everything. Ain't no shine on crooked metal when the truth begins to rise. Ain't no law that stays unbroken when the rebels weaponize. I've been dragging all these symbols through the dust they left behind. Watch them soften in the fire, every lie they tried to bind. I don't bow to no authority, I'll kneel for no patrol. I just feed the flames with fury till they swallow every roll. Let the sirens scream for mercy, let the state line choke on smoke, cause we torching every emblem that was built to keep
they tremble every time the sparks ignite. Cause the outlaw blood we carry turns the dark into a fight. This the anthem for the broken, for the ones they tried to cage. Now we melt their little trophies in a lawless righteous rage.
Badges melt before the fire, let them drip into the dirt. Badges melt before the fire, every symbol, every hurt. Badges melt before the fire, let the cowards feel the heat. Badges melt before the fire, outlaw rhyme radio, don't retreat.
Yeah, melt it all, leave nothing for the kings. Outlaw rhyme radio, still burning. Outlaw rhyme radio, for the wolves they left behind, the ones they tried to bury in silence. But forgotten wolves don't kneel.
I crawled out the dirt they threw over my name, forgotten by the state, but I rose in flame. Every scar on my skin is a map they fear, a path through hell that brought me here. They won't bow heads, they won't chain throats, but wolves don't break, motherfucker, we vote. With teeth, with fire, with the blood we spill. Forgotten wolves don't kneel, we kill. Forgotten wolves don't kneel. We rise from the dark with a hunger that's real. Left for dead, but we turn to steel. Ain't no ground alive, we're gonna kneel to still. Forgotten wolves don't kneel. They left us in gutters with the broken and blame, turned our hunger to sickness, our anger to shame. But wolves walk back from the edge reborn, sharp as a blade in a world war torn. I bite through borders, burn through rules, fuck every judge and their holy schools. I'm the rebel reminder that fate can't steal. Even dying wolves don't kneel. Forgotten wolves don't kneel.
Outlaw rhyme radio, for every outlaw left in the shadows. Stand tall. They can forget you, but they can't break you. Outlaw rhyme radio, where every crown falls, every throne cracks, and only smoke rises to tell the story.
I watched the kingdom melt under outlaw ego, dripping down like blood in the street. They swore the crowns were forged by God, but fight on bow to a royal facade. Motherfuckers rule from towers of lies, never thought rebels would make them hear their cries. Now ashes cling to what they once controlled. Smoke rises higher than the crowns they stole. Smoke rises over fallen crowns high. Let the sky choke on the thrones burning down. No kings, no gods, just wolves unbound.
I saw judges run with their robes in flames, heard preachers scream out their holy names. But the smoke don't care who prayed to sin, it lifts the dead truth through the outlaw wind. We ain't loyal to thrones built on bones. The crown don't mean shit in collapsing zones. We light the world up just to watch them drown. Smoke always rise above a falling crown. Rises over falling crown. Burning through borders, through cities, through town. Their power was thin and fire broke it down. Now all that's left is the smoke that surrounds. Smoke rises over falling crown. Smoke rises over falling crown. Hey! Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Crowns fall. Smoke rises. Rebels remain.
Yeah. Ruins don't scare rebels. Only the weak run from ashes. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Still alive in the wreckage. Yeah. I walk through what they burned down, but the smoke don't make me choke. Cause I'm built from every nightmare that the system never broke. Ain't no crown inside these ruins, ain't no law to hold me still. I'm the ghost that couldn't bury, I'm the fire that couldn't kill. Every wall they tore around me turned to proof I won the war. Every scar they tried to shame me turned to marks I carry proud. They've been praying for my silence, but my rage just gets too loud. I'm the outlaw in the rubble that their armies can't tear down. Prayerless in the ruins, yeah, my heartbeat shakes the stones. Fearless in the ruin, where the lost reclaim the thrones. I don't need no holy banner, I don't need no state decree. I just walk with all the rebels who refuse to die on knee. I see badges in the dirt now, cracked and faded under soot, and the flags they swore were sacred laying torn beneath my boot. If the world gon' collapse, let it fall on every king. We the nameless, we the broken, we the ones who'll always swing. Fearless in the room, where the cowards never last. Fearless in the room, born from fire, car from wrath. Fearless in the room, every outlaw, every scar. Fearless in the ruins, Outlaw Rhyme Radio stands hard. Yeah. Let the rumors whisper truth. We're still here. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Broken. Fearless in the room. Fearless in the room.
Yeah. You can burn a rebel down, but ashes don't obey orders. Outlaw Rhyme Radio still breathing through the smoke. Yeah. I crawled out the fire with my boots still melting to the ground, but the law kept yelling orders like I thought like I calmed down. Hell, no ashes rise high when the state tries pushing fear, cause the ones they tried to bury are the ones still standing here. I've been torched by dirty justice, I've been marked by every badge, but they flames can't write commands on a soul they couldn't catch. Every sermon from the courthouse tried to cage what burned too wild, but I'm built from every outlaw they declared as unreconciled. Ashes don't obey orders, they fly where the wind decides. Ashes don't obey orders, they rise when the tyrant dies. Ashes don't obey orders, they stain every blue the sky. Ashes don't obey orders, they return to haunt the light. They told me kneel in the fire, but the fire bowed to me. They said calm that outlaw anger, but the rage just ran too free. Every badge that tried to chase me turned to dust inside the flame. Now the smoke spells out rebellion every time they chant my name. Burn me once, I'll walk away. Burn me twice, I'll torch a throne. Ain't no state, no crown, no preacher gonna claim what's not their own. I'm the ghost inside the wildfire, I'm the heat they can't contain. I'm the outlaw rising higher from the ashes they ordained. Ashes don't obey orders, they chew where the fury goes. Ashes don't obey orders, they dance where rebellion blows. Ashes don't obey orders, they mark every field of war. Ashes don't obey orders, Outlaw Rhyme Radio rolls. The fire never followed their rules. Why should we? Outlaw Rhyme Radio, born from the burn, for the burn.
Build states out of fear, but rebels, we rise out of fire. Let's ride. Yeah, I'ma rise out of fire. Let's ride. From the dirt where the state drew lines, trying to cage every wolf with the crooked designs. But I learned real quick that a badge ain't a crown, and a crown ain't shit when the kingdoms burn down. I seen courthouses crumble when the truth hit hard. Every law they wrote died in a backstreet yard. They can draft new orders, call boulders in stone, but the stone turns dust once rebellion gets grown. Stay fall, rebel wolves rise. That's the truth they never teach. Fall, rebel wolves rise. That's the sermon out of reach. Fall, rebels rise. We don't answer to their chains. Fall, rebels rise. We put fire in their veins. I'm the outlaw in the smoke where the towers once stood. I'm the wolf they couldn't tame, and the record they're good. Every lie they broadcast couldn't drown our roar. Every blue lit thread just made us crave more war. Gasoline on my jacket, ass stuck to my skin. Every time they try to break me, that's where I begin. Cause the state ain't holy and the state ain't right, and the rebel in the mirror never learned to fear night. Yeah, stay fall, rebels rise, rise. That's the law the flames obey. Fall, rebels rise, rise. Crown don't matter anyway. Fall, rebels rise, rise. We ride past the elevator. Fall, rebels rise. Hear the howling order die. Remember, they built the state to stand forever, but nothing stands longer than a rebel with rage. Outlaw Rhyme Radio, rising through the ruins. Yeah, they forgot us.
Left us in the dirt, in the smoke, in the fucking ruin. But wolves don't die in the fire. You ride straight through that shit. Boots on the ash, breath thick with rage. We've been ghosts on the highway since the state turned the page. They wrote us off, buried our names in lies, but the forgotten ride hotter when the whole world fries. Woo! Sparks hit the leather, smoke climbs the veins. Motherfucker, I was built in outlaw chains. Every flame in a road just feeds my soul. I ride with the lost they could never control. They got flags, we got scars. They got badges, we got stars. Carved in the skin from the fights we survived. Proof the forgotten don't die, they revive. Fire in my lungs, blood boiling black. I don't pray for salvation, I take my power back. These flames don't stop me, they show me the path. A road paved in rebellion and unholy wrath. Every outlaw left behind, every brother burned by their fucking design. We rise through the fire with the world on our necks, spitting in the face of the law they protect. Because the forgotten, we don't fade, we blaze. We carve our story in smoke and blaze. If they don't remember us, good. Cause wolves ride louder when the world goes quiet. Outlaw radio, for the forgotten who burn their own roads through the flames. They want flags, they want borders, they want obedience. But my gunfire, it don't salute nobody. I roam like a ghost through the dust and the wire. Ain't a nation on earth that can claim my fire. They draw their maps with blood and green, but I shoot for the wolves, for the ones who bleed. Every state line burns when my trigger pulls. I ain't marching for tyrants or political fools. My anger ain't patriotic, my bullets ain't theirs. I fight for the broken, they fed to nightmares. No president, no crown, no doctrine above. My war ain't built on flags, it's built on love. For the riders forgotten, the rebels tonight. For the ones they caged, for the dreams they fried. They want soldiers, I'm a storm. They want loyalty, I'm the form of every outlaw carved out of pain, of every promise burned by the state's own flame. I walk where the borders, ride in the mud, where every anthem sound like a threat to my blood. My boots drag justice through the dirt, they hide. My aim never shakes, truth is always on my side. I don't shoot for a nation, I shoot for the damn, for the ones who survive what the empire planned. Let them brand me a traitor, I don't live for liars. My voice is a wildfire, my heart's full of fires. No nation owns my gunfire, no nation owns my pain, no nation owns my freedom, no nation owns my flame. Riders don't fight for nations, riders fight for each other. Outlaw rhyme radio, where no flag tells us how to burn.